The dinner guests were all sitting around the table discussing life. One man, a CEO, decided to explain the problem with education. He argued, "What's a kid going to learn from someone who decided his best option in life was to become a teacher?" To stress his point, he asked to another guest, "You're a teacher, Bonnie. Be honest, what do you make?" Teacher Bonnie, who had a reputation for honesty and frankness, replied, "You want to know what I make?" She paused for a second, then began. "Well, I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I make a C+ feel like the Congressional Medal of Honor winner. I make kids sit through 40 minutes of class time, when their parents can't make them sit for 5 minutes without an iPod, GameCube, or movie rental. Do you really want to know what I make?" She paused again and looked at each and every person sitting at the table. "I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them have respect and take responsibility for their actions. I teach them how to write, and then I make them write. Keyboarding isn't everything. I make them read, read, read. I make them show all their work in math. They use their God-given brain, not the man-made calculator. I make my students from other countries learn everything they need to know about English, while preserving their unique cultural identity. I make my classroom a place where all my students feel safe and secure. Finally, I make them understand that if they use the gifts they were given, work hard, and follow their hearts, they can succeed in life." Bonnie paused one last time and then continued. "Then, when people try to judge me by what I make, I can hold my head up high and pay no attention because they are so ignorant. You want to know what I make? I make a difference in all your lives, educating your kids, and preparing them to become CEOs and doctors and engineers. What do you make, Mr. CEO?" His jaw dropped and he went silent. Don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy, so they know the value of things, not the price.